some very important points. You have to preheat the oven. So the temperature we need in this oven for this recipe is 170 degrees. Second, prepare your mise en place. The mise en place are eggs, sugar. You have eggs, you have sugar, and sift, and all-purpose flour. And remember, you have to sift. So we have 3 ingredients. I will add some flavor with vanilla essence, okay? So the next step, you will use a pan or a cake mold, but it's better if you say pan. The action we have to do now is cut the pan with light film of vegetable shortening. If you don't have vegetable shortening, you can use oil or probably butter, but the vegetable shortening is cheaper than the rest of the fat. So cover with a light film of this fat, and when you finish, okay, line them with a parchment circle. I use this baking paper sheet, and the only thing I did it was put them all, mark, and cut with the scissors. Okay, so I will cover and you will get that. If you don't have baking paper, don't worry, you can use only flour. You can flour it, like I will do it in this moment for the rest of the mold. Flour it. That's the action. Flour it in harinar. Okay? So, well, the oven is preheated. The pan is ready. So, remember, the ingredients are at room temperature. So I'm going to pour the eggs in the mixer bowl, and now I'm going to start to whisk the mixture, and the action is whipping the eggs or beating the eggs. Okay, so don't forget you have to connect this attachment, this utensil. Okay. It's working. If you read the recipe, actually it's not a recipe, it's a formula. For every egg, you have to use 10 grams of sugar and 10 grams of all-purpose flour. Okay, so the process is very, very easy. You have to whip the eggs until get lightly foam, and then you will start to add the sugar and the vanilla. Okay, now we can see we start to get some early bubbles, and the cells of air are smaller in that after the whisk attachment is working. We will get more volume and yellow and lightly yellow color. So in this point, I will start to add the sugar. So you have to start like in a completely move, like raining action. And then the sugar starts in this part of the process when you add this solid ingredient. The action you have to, or the result you want to get, it's a stabilized foam, and the sugar is going to start to dissolve in this part of the process. Okay, so now I will add my vanilla essence, 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence. And we are going to let it work. Okay, at the same time I have here my flour. It's all-purpose flour, remember? And I'm going to sift with a colander or a sifter or a strainer. It depends what kind of utensil you have at home. Check it. This does not take more than 5 minutes in the mixer. So now we are going to add the dry ingredients. For that we are going to need a rubber spatula. And the texture you will get in this is a ribbon texture. You'll see. Ribbons, like a ribbon. It's a continuous line of mixture. So it's ready. We are going to remove from the mixer. We are going to remove the bowl from here. And now we are going to add the flour. In 2 or 3 moves, or 2 or 3 additions, we are going to add. So now I'm going to add a little flour. You have to remember, this is a dry ingredient. For that, this dry ingredient is a solid. And we have here a foam. So you need to move in. You have to move this and fold. This is the action. Fold the mixture. Remember that? That technique? Fold the mixture. This is the second addition. You will lose take some air, don't worry, it's okay. And this is the third addition. You need to be sure that the dry ingredients is incorporate in the mixture, okay? You have to be sure. You need to go onto the bottom of the bowl with your rubber spatula and fold, okay? The mixture is going to be more sticky. And it's ready. You'll see. Now I'm going to pour the mixture in the mold, into the mold. 3/4 of the mold, okay? Because it's going to run up. Remember, this cell air are going to make to run up the cake, so you need to control that. So remember, 3/4 part of the mold. I'm going to bake this for 25 minutes at 170 degrees. See you in 25 minutes.